So I'm with my room buddy and my sister-in-law, Catalina,
Hi.
and we just went through cruise ship theory, and we talked about how this is our real life with work and doing very little in the other categories. And now that we've been on the cruise ship for a few days, the other parts of our life have been filling up. Now we've got a list here. We're going to share some of that list. We're about to write down the things that we would like to start practicing now while we're on the cruise, so that when we get off the cruise, we have good thoughts and feelings about those things, those beliefs, behaviors, and habits, and we start implementing them into our daily lives. Now, I've got a list of things that I want to start practicing on the boat. What's some of the things that you would like to do?
Well, we spoke about going to yoga, not just once a week, not getting bogged down in the, hey, it's 5 o'clock, should have gone to yoga, but I'm still at work thing.
So that's an excuse like
Yes.
most people make. Oh, I can't go exercise or do something that I love because I have to work.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't even talk about that with you. That was something you brought up. But that's what Pie of Life says, that most people just sacrifice the rest of their lives so that they can just work. So how are you going to make yoga a part of your life when you get home now? What are you going to commit to now?
Not feeling guilty. Because as a teacher, we don't do things for ourselves. We do things for the 200 other people that you have to make time for.
Yeah.
So not to feel guilty
Do you know
would be great.
a lot of people who work in service-based industries, or, like physio or teaching, we've got to turn up and serve the people that need us, right? Sometimes we actually give more than what we actually have. And we talk about this a lot. How do you pour from an empty cup? Now, if you're going to work every day and you keep staying back later and later and later, eventually, you can't stay back any later because you're going to you're going to break. So what would be more sustainable? If you're going to run a marathon, are you better off just sprinting every day, sprinting the entire race? Or are you better off maybe finding a little bit of endurance by doing things that allow you to keep going for the longevity rather than just sprinting the entire thing? That's kind of the mentality I have about it. If you can restore and refill your day with a little bit of you time, you're saying yoga. Is it yoga something you do every day?
It could.
Potentially.
Yeah.
It's not a belief and behavior just yet because you don't practice that at all. So
I have in the past.
that's good. So then you've defined what it looks like. You know what zero looks like.
It looks really good.
And this was 5 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where would you like to be?
I want to be here.
Okay, how many days is that?
That's 3 at least.
Now, do you need to go to a place to make that happen?
You don't have to, but I love going to my studio.
Is there a difference if, say you are time poor or you are excuse rich and you're like, oh, I can't because it's raining today and my tires are flat or on their ball.
Raining, yeah.
Can you still make that happen?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I can make it.
How though?
Well, I mean, I don't have a hot yoga studio at home.
No.
But I could still do some type of yoga flow series without the intense heat and still kind of compromise there.
It sounds like for a lot of people, the issue is that they haven't scheduled in their new belief or behavior or habit into their life, right? When I'm a physio, I give people new exercises, but they never used to do those exercises before. So why would they do them now? There's a huge percentage of people who never do the activity, right? But if they did do it, it would really help them and they get benefit from it. You're saying when you do yoga, it helps you and you get benefit from it. When are you going to do yoga and when are you going to schedule it into your life?
Okay, so if I go back to me who had time before the new role.
Yes.
I went Monday, I went Tuesday, and I went Saturday.
Okay.
So those are my 3 days.
Moving forward, even practicing on the cruise, right? How long does it go for?
Monday, 1 hour. Tuesday, 90 minutes. Saturday, 1 hour.
Okay. Are we going to start practicing those habits now?
So at 5 o'clock this hour,
Yes.
I do an hour yoga session by myself.
Well, you can recruit. This is the thing about being on a cruise. You're forced to do things that you normally wouldn't do. You may find community.
Well, at 5 o'clock, you guys are all surfing.
Okay, today's the exception on the. But if this is something you want, you should practice it.
I need to. Yeah.
And you should have good thoughts and feelings about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I want to, and I'm excited to. I'm excited to be like, nah, that's it. 6 weeks ago, me's back.
Okay. Well, you got some other things on your list.
Yeah.
What other things did you have?
Floss. Need to do the flossing.
Okay.
Need to remember to do the flossing.
Okay, so it's something you don't instinctually do as a habit.
Well, I leave it on my bedside table, and then I leave it on the bedside table, and then I'm like, oh, let's just watch Netflix, and then I floss it. I'm like, oh, I work.
Okay, so how do we make it a behavior? It's obviously a belief that you want to floss or you need to floss.
Need to floss.
Why? Who gave you that belief?
The dentist.
Okay, do you value that the practice of flossing, or do you value what the dentist said?
I value the fact that if I don't floss, I will end up back at the dentist.
Oh.
I don't want to do that.
So you see flossing as a preventative,
Exactly.
but also like a step in the right direction
Yes.
for good
Yes.
oral health.
Yes.
Okay, but you suck.
I suck at remembering.
Okay, so one of the things that we've done,
Yeah, that would actually have,
flossing is on my list as well. In fact, for the last 12 months, I've lived unstructured. I didn't brush my teeth. I fell asleep with sugar in my mouth. Like, I definitely did not floss. Like, it was not part of my behavior. So this is something I picked up from Kickstarter. This is called Floss Time. And what it does is we're going to stick it on the mirror in the bathroom. And it's really cool.
It does look cool.
When you use the flosser, it knows that you've used it and it spits out the floss thread. And then when you haven't used the floss, it knows and it has a smile, like an unhappy face. Yeah, like it gives you this orange indicator to say it's not happy. So we're going to put this on and we're going to practice using this for the next couple of days. Also in the teeth category, this was something on my category. Since living unstructured, people have commented, wow, Josh, your teeth are not as white anymore, which is insane. Because I've always had white teeth, but I never needed to floss or do anything weird. What do? You go to a dentist and they'll whiten them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what we got here is we've got the High Smile kit from a couple of Gold Coast boys.
Yep.
And which is huge. We're gonna test this out and start practicing whitening our teeth. A couple of other things that I wanted to do was actually improve my gut health, continue to improve my gut health, and I wanted to start having bone broth in the morning. That can not only help my gut, but can help my teeth as well. Some other things that I'd like to do is read and read more, and actually take time to read it. So we're talking about
I remember my other one.
Oh, what is it?
Be more reflective. And I packed my little travel journal and I haven't written in it yet.
Okay, so you want a journal?
Yes, I always had a journal growing up, and I think it's a really important part about stopping and appreciating the moment, because we're all caught up in this 21st century technology society and things are moving very quickly.
What's one thing that you've noticed since being on a boat with no Wi-Fi?
It was awesome.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
So that's on my list as well. I recognize how connected I have been to my phone. There's like a day or so of withdrawal on the boat, but there's no Wi-Fi. There's no one to talk to. There's no one to connect with.
Put my phone away today.
My phone is useless.
Yeah, unless we're recording.
Unless we're recording. Yeah. But for the most part, I think I'm going to try and unsubscribe to emails, unsubscribe to notifications on my phone, so that I don't continue this behavior of needing to check, because my anxiety and stress levels have dropped significantly just by not hanging out with my phone.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing real good.
I feel like gratitude and breathing are big on my list. I think I get really overwhelmed and stressed at work and I don't take time to just breathe. So let's just do it now. Ready? Okay, this is easy. We're going to do 3 of them. Okay, it's belly, chest, head, and then let it go. Ready? Let it go. Here we go. We get so many notifications, so much like go, 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 go. On the cruise, it's been nice to just like relax, not have to stress about things. Yeah, it's been nice not to make dinner and have to worry about like preparing events and organizing your day. But we're starting to practice the things that we want to do here on the ship. Cruise ship theory, doing all the stuff that we should be doing in our real life, but we don't actually do or don't make time to do. I think this will help us like re-energize and refresh and restore ourselves on a daily basis. At the moment, it's just a theory. Let's put it into practice and let's catch up again and see if we're actually still doing it in the future.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I don't think I had anything else on my list. That was pretty good. We got through everything.
That was great.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Can you see why you won't do your why you won't do things? Because it's not scheduled into your life.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, I don't want to do a list. I don't want to make a schedule.
I always do to-do lists. I love to-do lists.
But the to-do list is different to like having something scheduled into your life.
Yeah, no, but like, yeah, that's...
So a to-do list will change.
No, yeah, like making a schedule.
But a schedule will be like, I do this because it's important. It's like if you played soccer, you have to go to training on Tuesday and Thursday. If you don't go, you don't play on Saturday.
Well, that's what I was looking at as like the yoga thing. Like Gabby goes to training Thursdays and like Tuesdays and Thursdays. Why can't I go to training?
Well, you should. But see, it's a part of like Martin's and Gab's and mine, like, and Monique's even. We played soccer, so if you didn't go to training, you don't play on the weekend, and everybody wants to play on the weekend, right? Now yours isn't that dissimilar.
But I don't have that strong consequence.
And that behaviour too.
Yeah, but like there is a consequence, but there isn't at the same time. There's no extrinsic consequence. It's all intrinsic.
It's not as if your yoga coach calls you and go, "Hey, why don't you turn it?"
She does actually not call me, but she'll say to me when I get there.
Where you been?
I haven't seen you. You need to make time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Good.
You want someone to, hey, you need to turn up for you. Where were you? We needed an extra player for yoga.
Yeah. That's what it's like.
We had a mat free and everything. Yeah, you could have subbed in.
I could have, but I didn't.